Welcome to my show.
Your show?
My
Your
show.
show?
Yeah, it's my show. You guys are just guests.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. So, all right. Oh, well, welcome. RPG Academy, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Episode 1. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. It's going to be a good time. My name, oh, man, I have the volume up on my other screen. So, guys, I'm sorry. It's a rookie move.
We're off to a hot start, Tom.
I know, right?
Go ahead and
Okay.
take a deep breath.
Okay.
Just
calm
relax.
down. Okay.
You're fine.
So, yeah.
Be dungeon master.
I am the master. I'm your dungeon master, Caleb.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, like I said, my name is Tom at BestCardTom on Twitter, and I have 3 wonderful players with me. Don't I?
Aww.
You guys are okay. Replaceable though. Remember, don't forget.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Let's go. I want
It's
to,
getting
set
heated
things
right
right.
away.
All right. So Troy, we're just gonna jump
Yes.
right into it, man, because we're gonna be playing, like I said, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the latest adventure module from Wizards of the Coast. I mean, it's hot right now.
Wizards of the Coast.
The Coasts.
The
all right?
Coast.
Get that right. All right. Everybody's playing it right now, and so are we. So, Troy, tell us a little bit about yourself, briefly, and who you're going to be playing.
So, I am Troy. I'm going to be playing Valbar Mundy. And he's a gnome druid, and he's just a really nice, cute little guy who's just rolling around town in a suit trying to sell antiques and stuff. So, it's going to be real fun. I'm excited.
I told you no antiques.
Huh?
I told you no antiques.
Yeah, well, I'm going to sell some on the side.
All right, whatever. Jake.
Hey, I'm Jake. I'm playing Macon Kent. I'm a bard, of course, and I'm a suave, debonair man who.
Do you sing?
Of course, I sing all kinds of things.
But not for real.
Well, because of copyright reasons.
Yeah, I didn't approve that. Did not approve. All right. So you're a bard. That's it. Macon, the suave fellow of the group. You got to. We're pulling off a heist. But Macon would not be...
Spoilers!
Hey, shh. It's all good. All right? It's in the premise, okay? I'm not burying the lead here. All right, so, Caleb.
Yes, the star of the show.
The
Keon
star.
Seabrook, rogue. I always play rogues because I just like to ruin everybody else's things in campaign. And we're gonna have some fun with it. My character is like close companions with Jake's Macon Kent. We have been, partners in crime since elementary school. I think is what we're putting in our backstories on that.
Is that in Waterdeep? Like,
No, it's some
Waterdeep
High. We haven't really discussed
canon.
it that far. We're gonna do flashbacks. We'll figure that out.
We will. Plenty of flashbacks. All right, so you all, I assume everybody here knows about Waterdeep, right?
What? Water what?
Water what? Water what?
Waterworld?
Waterworld. All right. All right. Never mind. No Kevin Costner joke. All right. So
I brought some cologne just to make myself smell good for the.
Oh, good. The viewers will appreciate that.
All right.
It
smells really good. Yeah, they have that stuff that you can smell through computers now.
Oh, totally. Well,
Caleb.
I mean, I'm there with you, and I can smell you from over here.
That's how close friends they are.
Yeah.
All right. And so it begins. Okay. So Waterdeep, the jewel of the Sword Coast, nestled in the north.
And I smell good right now. Sorry.
You all have been here, right? We've decided that exactly. Valbar, Macon, and Keon, you've come to Waterdeep to make a name for yourselves.
Well, kind of. We're really just looking for that beautiful, beautiful coinage.
The coinage. I
Yes.
expect nothing less.
That is
So-
what we money. Woo!
Cool. So yeah, you guys are in Waterdeep right now. Looking for that coinage. You're standing right now in the middle of this street. There's just horses going by. The smell of just the city is intoxicating to you all. But what's even more intoxicating is the fine beverages that lie in the tavern that you are standing right outside of. You all see this big glorious sign, and it's just embossed with all sorts of gold. And guys, I forgot what the tavern was. The Yawning Portal.
Wow.
Portal.
Never heard of that place before.
You all see
Probably not important.
my
Macon,
lore
my good
knowledge.
sir, what does that sign say?
Oh, well, it's the Yawning Portal. I can read.
Oh. That is a very useful thing to know that you can
Yes.
read. I didn't know that. We've known each other for a long time, and I just now found out you could read.
One of my hidden talents. Do we have any money for drinks? I am particularly parched.
I
I
think
left my wallet, but I thought you guys were gonna pay for me.
Oh, we're doing
Oh.
voices.
Well, yes. Who is that speaking? This our gnome sounds very high pitched. That is his voice. It's a very strong voice, and we respect him for it.
Well, he rode all the way here on a horse, so
Was it a horse or a pony, though? I'm kind of confused on that. It's not very big on
Listen, his name is Jasper, and he can be whatever he wants to be.
As you all are speaking, somebody just kind of bumps right into you all.
All three of us at the same time.
All three of you at this.
How big is this person?
This person is a massive half
they-
orc. All right.
Ooh.
She runs right into you and she says, "Are you
She-
going to go in and buy a drink, or are you going to just stand here in my way?"
They're going through. Sorry.
Madam, you are quite a beautiful specimen. I have no doubt, but it is quite rude of you to assume that we're blocking your way. Perhaps you would have been blocking our way instead. Correct, Keon?
Yeah, that's what he said. I don't. I'm confused. I mean, we are kind of standing in the middle of the doorway, so we are technically blocking her way. She could have better manners and ask more politely, which is something that I think a citizen of this wonderful town of Waterdeep would do.
Especially to one such as yourself, Keon.
Right. And look how noble I look. And also, I've heard such great things about orcish people. I don't understand why the bad manners are coming
I'm
towards us in this way.
Not seeing that from this orc, that's for sure.
Did you
Right.
say that orcs smell
You know what?
terrible earlier?
No. We weren't talking about them smelling terrible. We're talking about how beautiful they were and how great they smell. I think most orcs, I actually heard a tale that they buy people, they just meet ale. Just
Oh,
as a nice
yeah.
Oh, I thought you said they were gonna buy people. That's
No,
terrible.
buy ale for people they just meet that they bump into.
Yes,
Hey.
I believe it is custom.
It is custom, but
Custom
this,
ales.
but this massive half orc she's walked away like minutes ago, and you guys have just been just continuing to talk, and she's just like, you all three just kind of gathered up in your little huddle circle that you all tend to do this very often, right?
We are very full of ourselves.
You are. And then you see several other people start walking into the bar. You guys start to view, and then you see another person, a man, come strolling down the streets.
Oh,
Macon.
Look at the cut of his jib.
It's 3-string.
oh my God. This man has been following us up and down the Sword Coast, trying to take away all of my gigs. It's
How many-
ridiculous.
Oh,
How many leads did he steal from you in school?
Oh my God, at
In
least
theater
12.
class?
12, you say? I do believe it was 13.
Oh,
As he kind of saunters on up to you, Macon Keon. It is a. Oh, I see you're still with your gnome friend. Balvar, was
Hello.
it?
he
Well,
pays for most of our dealings.
Yes.
Hi, Bee Stings. How are you, Bee Stings?
Hmm,
That's your name, right?
It's just 3 strings.
Oh, I thought it was.
And when he
Bee
pulls out his
Stings.
lute, and he's like, 3
I
strings.
cut the strings.
Oh, all right, okay. Here we go.
Attack roll
All right,
already.
no, Caleb, go ahead and
It was very sleight of hand. It's just kind of.
all right. So
You can't control it.
So for those joining us, all right, I've played with Troy, Jake, and Caleb for a while now, and they do have the tendency. They're great players. They know exactly what they want to roll, and so yeah, go ahead and make that sleight of hand roll.
All right. I'm gonna roll a d20 here.
Do it.
He's a real professional player. He knows exactly how to roll,
Oh,
where his dice are at,
You
all
im-
of that good stuff.
you inputted a 19, right? Just directly into the interface, right?
Typed it out.
But that's like plus. That's my sleight of hand. Sorry,
Oh.
I need to. Yeah. That's not plus my sleight of hand mod.
What is your plus sleight of hand like? Plus 12?
It's gonna be +8. So
Hey,
that is a 27.
Jake.
Yeah.
We'll sit down with Caleb afterwards and teach you how to use Roll20.
show him how
I
to
hate
use
Roll20. I'm not gonna lie to anyone in here. I like paper.
Oh, you like paper.
And
Okay,
you like
too bad.
Paper dice.
Too bad,
Yeah,
Caleb.
paper dice.
All right, so Keon,
It rolls real well.
what do you describe this to me as you cut these strings? Describe
It's-
it.
You want me to describe it?
Yeah,
with
you
your
describe it.
words.
With your
I
words.
did describe it. I just cut them.
You just
I just pulled a knife out. So what I did was I took out a knife, which I have 2 of them, and then I cut.
you
I
cut.
don't- Yeah, I didn't really want to put a lot of flavor into it. It's just cutting string.
You're very direct.
Don't want to use an adverb or
Oh, he
anything.
knows. No, I mean,
I cut using my sharp knife.
Okay.
No,
That's
it's,
an adjective. An adverb would be
I cut-
quickly.
I cut cleanly with my sharp knife.
And you guys hear the twang of all 3 of his strings break.
Oh, bee stings, I'm sorry.
Suppose they can't call you 3 strings anymore, eh?
He looks at
You
you
still
all.
have the strings, they're just in pieces.
you're 6 strings.
6
He's
strings,
now
that's
6
twice as
strings.
good.
He takes.
Double
He
your
is. You see this face of just like this anger, and he looks at you, Macon. You,
Why is he looking at Why are you looking at him? I'm the one who cut your strings.
He's looking at Macon. Macon, you think that you can continue to just sabotage me with your errand boy? You've tried this many times, but 3 strings always has a way, and you see him start walking in to the bar, and his 3 strings will not be stopped. He pulls out a pan flute and he goes, and he just like he walks right into the Yawning portal. And then when he walks in, you guys can't see because the room is shadowed, but you just hear this uproarious applause and yelling, 3 strings, 3 strings, 3 strings. And then you hear a muffled pan flute in the background again.
Sounds
Wait, how is he-
beautiful.
I hate that guy.
I have no idea how he's popular here already. He's been following us for the last 8 months.
He sounds pretty good, though.
Well, you make a name for yourself. You go, you come back as you please. I mean, man, he does good work, I suppose. He's just an arrogant.
Macon, you're better.
I know I am. Clearly.
I haven't heard you play. Could you play something for us?
Of
Yes.
course.
Plays those every night.
Oh, Johnny boy, the pipes are calling.
Okay. You
Go.
guys walk into the Yawning portal.
Wait, I want to stand out here and talk some more.
No.
I'm just kidding. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's good. No more talking. Plot advancement. Okay. So,
Is there a star wipe or anything?
a what?
A star wipe, like a transition where we.
Ooh.
There is.
This is just a jump cut.
Out of a wet wipe.
Yeah,
When
you
you said star wipe.
Star
I was
Wipe.
really confused.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys are now sitting at a table.
We have ale.
You have ale.
When you're sitting at the table. Can we clear that, Tom?
No, man, you need to quit doing copyrighted things, man.
Sorry.
I think you have like a 6-second, window you can do it in.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah, so you guys are now sitting around this table, drinking your ale, listening to 3 strings play his pan flute. It makes no sense. He's completely off brand at this point. But the people still they love it. They love it.
I would like to slowly and quietly leave the table,
Okay.
walk towards 3 strings as he's up on the stage,
Okay.
go towards his 3 strings and mend them using mending.
Oh, traitor!
Nobody will. No. See, I don't want anyone to know this. I want to do it quietly. I might even do some sort of stealth so that my accomplices here at the table don't see that I'm helping
Okay, first I
another.
want
person.
you to go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Caleb, what did you use? You just typed using your keyboard. Can I do that?
Oh my word.
No, that's not what I did, but I did it the wrong way too. Oh, nice.
Oh, you rolled 2.
Oh, I do the first one. That's a real good one. That's a 21.
All right, you roll a 12. Okay.
No.
As you're walking towards the stage,
Yep.
all right, you have to walk past the bar,
I do.
and you see the bartender, Durnan. He's well known. Well known.
Durnan. He's my favorite bartender.
Is he?
He is. I come to the Yawning portal like all the time.
Yeah. So you see.
Didn't we just arrive in Waterdeep?
Yeah. This is just
I read good reviews on Yelp.
Hey, they didn't put this in the book, but it's been a while since we've really had a module in Waterdeep, and since then the Yawning Portal has opened up franchises. So
Oh.
that's what it is.
Is
All
she
right?
like
I love it.
Like the starter of the Yawning Portal?
Yeah. So Durnan.
Well, she's like the popular bartender that everybody wants to go see.
Yeah, he's absolutely. He can pour whatever drink you can think of. All right, but
Mm-hmm.
he mostly just pours ale. As he kind of just like that in his picture. You're walking by, and he's been around the block a few times. He sees your little gnomish self. What do you do with mending? Do you like move your hands? It's like woo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I think. I definitely make that sound.
You go,
That's the
Oh.
sound of mending.
We're all making noises now when I do it. All right. Okay.
It sounded really good. I think I'm just
Okay.
gonna roll with that.
Appreciate it.
I
So,
go up and I do the little jazz fingers, the little
yeah.
whatever you call that, like almost like a mice, like nibbling or whatever.
Mhm.
And I do that sound, and then
Okay.
it just mends.
You mend his. Do you envision? Does Three Strings? Does he see that his loot is mended?
I mean, I was trying so that nobody would see what I was doing, so that he would just like look down and just be like, "Oh, it's fixed.
Oh, I see what you're
My
saying.
instruments."
Okay. He does not see it just yet, but Durnan, as you're kind of walking past, he says in his he says to you, he says, "So are you his roadie? You're the roadie. I didn't think Three Strings ever had anybody. Don't expect any extra pay. It's just
Oh no, it's fine. I just saw that my friend he cut with his sharp knife, and I wanted to fix it.
what are you talking about, boy?
Don't worry about it. I'm actually a man. I'm like 175 years old.
He says, "Oh, I see.
I'm just really short. I'm 3'8". I'm like 38 pounds,
All right, we're just reading
but
off.
I got a lot of heart.
Got a lot of heart, that kid.
That's what he says."
Man, that man.
You got a lot of heart, that man.
Caleb's just playing Durnan now.
Who is the dungeon master in this game?
We are all the dungeon master.
So now I'm playing Durnan. Durnan gives me $500.
In that case,
No, I already
I'm
told
gonna
you,
be
you
the
don't get more
DM,
than
guys.
we're paying 3 fingers. 3 fingers? I mean 3 strings.
Three Strings.
I'm here with Tom. I'm gonna be the DM as well.
All right,
You guys
guys.
are in the same room.
All
How'd
right.
that happen?
Oh, hey, Tom.
So
Wrong way.
All right, Tom, get us in line.
Durnan looks at you, and he says, "Well, if you've mended his instrument, I might as well tell him.
Don't tell him.
Why?
I just want to do a good deed and not
They s-
tell anybody about it.
Oh my word, no." He kind of just go sit
Huh?
down. He says, "Here, there's an ale on me. If Three Strings starts playing the lute again, it'll bring more people in. This is what we want.
All right, thank you.
I need these
And I
people
take it
getting."
and I just like scurry away.
He says under his breath, "I need these people getting rowdy." And he says, "Three Strings, the lute, it's fixed." He kind of like stops playing his
Let's
pamphlet.
get turned up.
Yeah. All right, and that's what happens then. This place goes ballistic when Three Strings pulls
Yes.
out his lute. It is absolutely just a different place. Durnan flips on the good lights and just
Flips the lights on.
flips the light. It goes
Flips the-
crazy.
He turns the candle on.
Turns the candle on.
He's got
all
like
right?
a wand. Is he like
No. It is literally He's got like a little tiny like dragon over there. It's like one of those little weird worms.
Familiar.
Yeah, he just like pulls its tail and it like
It's like the Flintstones.
it's exactly like the Flintstones. And then over all of this noise, though, guys, I'm gonna read some box text. Prepare yourself.
Oh, here we
All
go.
right, all right.
Boo.
All the noise, all right, is eclipsed by a shout. You pig, like killing my mates, do ya? And then, oh, that's the wrong voice. All right.
Let's
"Ya
get in
pig,
the character, Tom.
like killing my mates, do ya? And you see the 7-foot tall half orc that brushed into you outside.
Oh my goodness.
Gets hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose shaved head is covered with eye-shaped tattoos. There's 4 other humans that stand behind him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc, she cracks her knuckles. Sound effects, guys.
Ew.
All right.
Nice.
Yes. She roars and leaps on the tattooed man. But before you can see, blood is drawn. The crowd of spectators clusters around the brawl. Just
Well, I'm on the
happen-
table wildly cheering.
It says to ask, what do you guys do?
I'm on the table just cheering. I'm so excited right now. This is awesome.
You're just cheering.
Yeah.
What is Durnan doing?
What is Durnan doing?
Yeah.
Durnan is looking over the crowd apprehensively, but he sees that they've kind of pushed all the tables aside, so nothing's going to be damaged. So he's just going to let this slide for a little bit.
I do want to bookie the event and start taking bets.
All right. All right.
Did anybody what is 3 Strings doing right now?
3 Strings this is just like he's in the zone right now. He's just absolutely playing even harder. Like just he sees the ruckus. It's just fueling him.
Well, during the commotion, then I'm gonna run up on stage and I'm gonna start trying to upstage him.
Okay. We're doing.
I'm standing under a table because I'm 3'8".
Okay. You're just gonna stand under the table.
Under the table.
Okay. Macon. Describe to me what you do when you run up on stage and you see 3 Strings. Just the sweat is coming off of his brow. His eyes are just closed and he's in rapture as he's just enveloped in just this sick jam that he's just busting out right now.
I imagine it like The Office where Andy's playing the guitar, or Dwight's playing the guitar, and then Andy comes in and he starts doing like the banjo, like even better, and they're going back and forth. But instead of us becoming friends, I just totally upstage him, and I'm just like, everybody's like, "Wow, it's so much more intricate."
Make a performance roll. And what instrument are you using, just so I can envision this?
What do I have on me here? A lute, I guess. I'm using a lute.
A lute of what?
Like a guitar.
He's
Not
got
like
a lute.
a lute, like a lot.
How many strings?
Oh no! It's a crit fail.
Oh no!
Somebody had to do
Failure.
it.
Okay. You know what 3 Strings does? He's just playing so hard. And then he's going to actually now, he goes down and he's using one hand to play his lute. Guys, I'm not a musician, so I have no idea if that works, Hit us in the chat if it does.
There's magic. There's
What's
magic
that?
in this world.
Caps in the chat.
Caps in the chat. All right. So, yeah. You start using Mage Hand. That's a good point, Keon. He's got Mage Hand is like holding the thingy up here, and he's doing the thingy down here with one hand, and he's gonna pull out a knife, and he's just gonna reach over and he's gonna cut your strings.
Oh, wow.
Is it a sharp knife?
That's a real douche move right there, man.
All right, I'm gonna take my lute.
Why would somebody do
bash him
that?
in the head with it.
Okay. All right. So before we do that,
Hey, I'm out there hollering at everybody.
how's the hustle going, Keon?
Well,
Hollering?
so I don't know a ton about gambling and setting this up, but I want to make it so that I'm definitely want the orc woman to win, and that's going to benefit me here in terms of the odds that I'm putting on the fight for people.
Oh, you want the orc to win?
Yeah. So if the orc lady doesn't win, I'm gonna probably be losing some money here. I don't really know what kind of money we're throwing around, but you're the GM.
If someone gives you 1,000 to 1 odds on anything, you take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm giving you 1,000 to 1 odds.
No. You're not giving 1,000 to 1 odds. You want to
No,
take
I am. I'm giving you 1,000 to 1 to everyone. Everyone in the bar is getting 1,000 to 1 odds that the dude is going to win.
You
But I
mean
want
that,
the lady.
you mean the half orc woman?
I want the orc woman to win, and I'm giving ridiculous odds that
Okay.
she'll lose.
Here's the thing, you see this ridiculous odds that she's going to lose.
I don't really know a lot about gambling, guys. I'm sorry. I'm probably.
You're doing a bad job.
Let me
Caleb.
just stop it again. I want the orc woman
Yes.
to win, and if she wins, I want to make money.
Okay.
If she loses, I will lose money, but I won't lose money because I will run away.
Is
Okay.
that how gambling works?
I
Ooh,
think
I
so.
love the
That is
grip.
what Las Vegas says. So you run
Yes.
away from your debts. I
Gonna-
declare
gonna break your
bankruptcy!
legs. Break your legs. Give me my money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing.
Okay. That's what we're doing. Okay.
That's what I'm.
And guys,
And I will try to influence the fight. Fixing fights. I can do that. Yeah.
how do you fix a fight?
I mean, I'm gonna get in a brush up with somebody else on the on the sideline here,
Okay.
and then I'll fall over and cut his ankle.
Okay.
Mm,
So
that's,
what's
Cut his Achilles tendon
Yeah.
real quick. He won't notice.
You won't
okay?
notice.
Something very important here.
Or I'll
You
just
s-
knock into him drunkenly. That's easy.
Yeah. You see this.
Nothing crazy.
You see this old dwarf. He comes up to you though, and he says, "I'd like to make a wager, but
Ah.
specifically, what's the odds on Yagra, the half orc? Does she just have to live
2 to 1
for what?
For living.
for death.
Whoa, I'm confused. So if she dies, I'm gonna get some money.
If she dies, you're gonna get 10,000 gold pieces.
He looks at you.
Do you
And he-
see these fine clothes I'm wearing, sir?
He takes a big old. He doesn't even. He takes a big old bag of He takes a big old bag of gold, slams it on.
Dragons.
Thank you, sir. I take it because I'm taking the bets, obviously.
Yeah.
I will make sure to give you your lots of money if she dies. I'm taking all the bets over here to the bartender.
Okay, yeah, Durner will take care of him. So
I will. I leave with the gold. I leave the tavern.
okay, all right. So this is what.
I'm leaving the tavern. I'm out.
Okay, all right.
I got
So
the gold in my hand. I don't even care anymore.
before we do this, all right. So like all of my games, I may have just broken them by giving you way too much gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the close. Here's my plan. I'm taking
Okay.
this money. I'm going to the closest inn.
No.
And
That's
He's
what
gonna buy the inn.
that's what you're thinking that you want to do. We haven't
I have
done
money in my
that
hand,
yet.
right? I took it.
Yeah. But
Yes. I think I'm going to do that.
you
That's
think you're
true.
gonna do it? Yes.
This isn't how Tom thought it was gonna go. I'll
That's
say
a
this
good
right now.
attitude, Caleb. You
I'm
think.
going to
This is the
change
real
what I'm
heist.
doing, though.
It's
Hold on.
stealing the money from
I'm going to climb on top of the Yawning portal,
Okay.
the roof.
Yes.
I'm going to hide there
Okay.
because dwarves are short and they can't climb.
Okay. Here's the thing, though, that's going to happen. One of the greatest things about the Yawning Portal is that the Yawning Portal gets its name due to a big old hole in the middle. All right.
I knew it. We're going straight down the
Alright.
mountain.
It's called Undermountain. All right. And there's always things that just kind of are coming out of that hole. All right. And as you are Keon, as you're walking past,
I'm taking the money to the bartender right now. Yes.
yes,
Taking.
you're taking the money, and as
Turn
you
in.
Durnan, as you're going to be approaching Durnan, I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll initiative as a big old giant troll is going to jump.
He's trying to attack me?
Yeah, he's going to come out
What
of
a
there.
jerk.
He's going to attack you.
Is this like an
Okay,
internet
I rolled a
troll
10,
Or,
And that's plus 14.
See, this is what happens when you try to do something that I don't really like. I'm just going to have a troll.
Okay.
Gotta pay the troll toll. All right, this is...
Wait, Valbar's the boy, right?
I'm a man.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
Yeah, yeah.
Inside the boy's soul.
Okay,
Gotta pay the
got
troll
14,
toll to
bro.
get in.
All
are
right.
we all rolling initiative or just Caleb?
Everybody's gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, I'll roll it correctly.
Yeah, you're not telling me I'd do that at some point in time, but
There you go. Initiative 22.
Okay.
Did mine roll?
That's a nat 20, Troy.
No, nat 20.
how do I do
Thank
this?
you.
Never mind, I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
If you select your token and then roll, apparently it adds you to the turn tracker.
Yeah.
That's nifty.
Oh. Would you look at that?
But just look at it.
It is. So yeah, so you know what?
I can't see the turn tracker because Tom hasn't clicked the button for it.
Here you go.
What's the, we just like say what it is?
What's that?
What is it?
What do you mean? I'm not using the turn tracker, Jake.
Oh, he's
Why
not.
not?
What's that?
Let's just talk it out.
How am I supposed
Yeah,
to
let's just talk it
see where
out.
I am?
Let's just talk it out.
Talk it out.
Actually, you know what? I did. I just threw
Talk
the
it
turn.
out.
I just decided to throw the turn tracker up there for you, man.
Okay, so who's first? Me?
What's that?
Am I first?
We're about to find out.
Oh my gosh. The
Yeah.
anticipation. It's
Yeah.
killing me.
It is, man. No, yeah, you're gonna go first, man. Unless this troll rolls something really good.
Like better than a nat 20?
No, it does not.
he got Lord. He's fourth, bro.
Roll a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yes, it is. So Troy, go. Yeah. So, Keon, did you roll initiative?
I did. I rolled
Where?
14.
Yes. I see that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Caleb, here, I'll give you a hint. You literally just click the word initiative
Initiative.
Where's that at?
on your character sheet. You just click the word.
Oh.
You see
Oh.
the word initiative?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and guys,
And
that's
if you select your token and then press it, it automatically adds you to the turn tracker.
hey, I
Oh my god.
look at that.
I mean, I already rolled 14. I don't know what this is.
All right.
Yeah, I'm taking my 14.
Okay.
Out here with that.
Okay, so go ahead and Balbar.
Make my own rules.
This is audio poison.
It
All right,
is.
first of all, is it possible for me to use mending on Jake's ego from afar after getting
Yes.
is that effective?
Do
Do I have to roll for that?
Yes, you roll for that, and I'm also going to go ahead and give you inspiration.
Oh,
To
I'm inspired.
Put it in the bank, man. All right.
Yes. I feel good. And that's my turn.
Okay.
No, I want to cast poison spray on this big troll.
Okay.
Here
do
I
it.
go.
All right.
Is it effective?
Is it effective?
Is it?
No. See, I have to make a Constitution save. But
Have you done it yet?
no, man, I haven't done it yet. All right, there we go. I made a Constitution save. Oh, all right. So it's currently rolling with. You know what, guys? This is the moment of truth right here. This is where we define the game. Okay.
Okay, let's
Okay.
define it.
This
I
is
like
it.
that.
Super important.
Got it.
All right. Do I take the roll?
I
On the
always
left?
take the left. I always take the left.
Okay.
Whenever I play, so that way I don't have to worry about it. And you can
Okay.
Lizzie in the chat. Tell him I always take the
Cap
left.
us in the chat.
All right. We always take the left. So with
Yeah.
that in mind, I am
Unless
not.
it's advantage or disadvantage.
I avoid this poison spray.
Oh, sorry, Troy.
That's fine. Does it get on anyone else?
All right. Yeah, there's all sorts of patrons in the bar. Their skin is just like melting now. They're just screaming.
I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it does not look pretty.
Mm.
Let's just go ahead and just for just to make it interesting, you've got some of these bandits have moved over here too, so they're now just kind of like starting to melt away.
Oh, so they're bad guys.
Yeah, dude, they've been fighting this. They've been fighting here.
Yeah, but you called them bandits. You didn't just call them like
It's what
ruffians.
stat
Now,
block
now we
is.
know. Now we
Okay.
know that these are the bad guys.
Jake's over there now flipping through his his monster man.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
what's this
guys,
bandit? Yeah, guys, they only got
Actually,
17
The
HP.
compendium's here. I could probably look it up.
No. No compendium for you, my friend.
Badger. Let's see.
Okay, so you did poison spray, did nothing. All right, so let's go
No,
ahead.
it did something,
It did
just not to the right.
Not to the
beat.
right person. Macon, do your thing.
What is 3 Strings doing right now?
3 Strings is sobbing.
Aw.
He's just like kind of like, he's sitting there at the edge of the
Okay.
stage.
I should have cast Mending on him.
So, since I did say I was gonna smash him in the head with my loot,
Yeah.
I would still like to do that. But can we just say that took place like while the troll was jumping out?
Yeah.
So like I'm jumping off the stage, and as I'm jumping off, I'm like boom, and I smash it into the back of his head.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pick up his loot, so that way I can still cast spells.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go a little bit closer, but still kind of.
All right. Before you do that, because we're gonna let this all happen, because you obviously said that you were gonna be doing that before I just used my DM caveat, made this troll jump out of a hole to stop Keon from running away with his
Troll
gold.
in the hole.
Yeah. So go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Can I do acrobatics instead? With my
We're at a turning point.
with my dexterous
You know what?
nature.
Yeah. Go for it.
Nice.
Don't say I wasn't merciful.
He is a merciful DM.
11.
11. You know what? Bobby Newport.
Are we doing this now?
No, we're not. All right.
Is this the time? This
It's
is
not the time. No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You'll
Hey.
tell me when it's the time.
Audience, I apologize for weird, obscure
No, don't
insight.
apologize. Let's go.
Okay. Macon.
Yeah.
You smash him in the back of the head. It's not as great as you thought, but
It's really just out of anger. I
yeah,
wasn't
it's
really
like he's
trying
more
to-
like, ow!
That's a good owl. That was a good owl.
That really hurt.
That really hurt, man. Why would you do that?
Jeepers creepers.
All right. So now what do you do?
Knowingness. So I got let's see. I got a rapier here
Mhm.
that I might be able to use because I can't really like I don't know. If you saw my spell list, you'd be like, "Wow, you don't have any fighting spells," and I realize that now because
Hey, that's all right.
I figure we wouldn't get in a lot of fights.
No.
Being in a heist.
This is the only fight, actually.
Oh, good. So
In
as
the
long as I survive
Spoilers.
this,
The
I'll be
whole
okay.
adventure. This is it.
So are those bandits like literally right next to the troll?
Yeah.
Could I stealthily like shove one into the troll to like distract the troll from my friends?
Jake, this
Oh,
is...
we're your friends?
Yeah,
Hmm.
of course. Jake, this is Dungeons and Dragons. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Well, I just mean the stealth part is
Yeah,
what I was really
make the
concerned.
stealth roll.
Okay, stealth. Please don't fail me now. Fake dice. 15.
15. All right, you're going to get up behind one of those bandits.
Teleports behind you.
All right. You push the guy into the troll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let that troll take him. He's gonna pay the troll toll now.
Uh-oh.
And it's the troll's turn.
No, it's not. It's my turn, bro.
Guys, it's not the troll's turn. It's Keon's turn. Maybe if you would have used the initiative tool.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna hide. Yep, behind the, bar keeps place.
Hide.
Oh yeah, what is the barkeep
Yes,
doing at this
you're
moment?
hiding behind... All right, so...
But first, before I hide, I take the gold, I open my pants up, and I drop them in, snug and secure.
Okay. And...
Let me make a stealth check
Make a
here.
You don't have
check.
pockets?
No,
Pockets are for nobles.
Yeah.
I
Guys.
rolled a stealth. What was it? 18.
He's like, what was it, guys?
Put it in the chat.
All right, so you rolled an 18, and Durnan at this
Oh, I
point...
never added my proficiency to that, but whatever. I'll do it later.
Hits a little check mark next to it. That's how you add your proficiency.
Well, my stealth is actually plus. It's
Okay, all right. So Durnan, though, at this point, he's almost like leaning on top of the bar, and he's pulled out this massive sword from behind the bar.
I just want to go ahead and state that Durnan has no idea about my gambling going on right now. So
Okay.
About your
We should-
gambling addiction, like he hasn't
uh,
fully delved into your personal, vices.
He's a bar. He's a barkeep. You talk to him about these things. He doesn't judge. It's whatever
Okay.
you want to bring to the
Great.
table.
I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that.
Yeah. So Durnan kind of looks at you. You're
I
now
just don't want reaching in my pants for my goal.
That's my job.
I feel like that was about to happen. As
no,
long as nobody's reaching their hands down my pants.
no. Durnan is
while
not
I
gonna
see my gold.
not
I-
gonna not gonna happen.
Don't
Durnan
touch my Lucky Charms.
You
Dur-
don't touch my Lucky Charms now.
Durnan looks at you and he says, "What are you doing behind the bar? You're an adventurer. You're supposed to kill that thing."
All right, have you seen the way I look? I don't do a lot of fighting. What are you talking about?
All right. At this point, this is a good opportunity to describe what does Keon look like.
Hot.
Like sweaty?
No, you.
Like, linens, purple, garb.
If
Yeah.
you click on Tom, if you click on his token and then hit Shift Z, it'll make it bigger so that way it's a little more visible.
Yeah, he looks like that, but more colorful.
Like his skin is colored.
No, it's like his hair's not colored either. His clothing.
So you stand out. It's really hard for you to be stealthy. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I have a cloak.
Oh,
Yeah.
cloak. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll 20's glitching out on me, man.
Um, No, it's just when you see my face. Sorry, when you see my face, it's
And
like
I see
wow.
your face.
Yeah. When someone sees my face, I'm not wearing extravagant garb. I mean, it's nice.
Okay.
But when you see my face, it's like,
It's not a
oh my god,
Thing
that guy is
that
so
I
good.
would change.
All right. So Durnan is gonna look at you, and afterwards he looks at you and he says, "There's a hot man." But then he's gonna now be emboldened, and he's gonna jump over the bar with his.
I inspired him.
You inspired
He's
him.
charmed.
Charmed. He's gonna take his sword and he's gonna start charging at this troll because he wants
Wow.
to be like you.
Hiding
Okay.
behind a bar.
Yeah, yeah. No, everybody has like certain attributes. So you're now behind the bar.
Awesome.
You're the bartender now. Hey,
Yes.
Keon, can I get a drink?
No, I'm hiding.
Valbar.
I'm
Valbar.
hiding.
Oh no, Valbar already had his turn. All right, the troll's turn. Okay. The troll is going to turn and look at Macon. All right,
I just shoved a bandit to him.
you did. He's looking at you over the bandits. All right, and he's going to actually go ahead and with one of his claws, he's gonna rip into this bandit.
And I'm gonna say, "You're told, troll."
Oh, boo.
All right, that's the third time. No more.
Boo.
All right, so he's gonna hit this guy, and that's gonna be enough. He's gonna just absolutely just decimate the one that you shoved
Oops.
into it. Yeah, he's he just disappears.
Now, do I get the XP for that death? He died because of me.
At least an assist.
Yeah, you're gonna get the assist. Troll's a kill stealer. All right. So all right. So then the troll is gonna now look right at you though. He's cleared his way. All right. And he's going to come down. All right. He's gonna try to bite you.
Hey, can you throw 3 strings at him next, please?
All right. Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
All right.
I'm too dexterous.
All right.
Mm.
Good thing I have another attack to use. Oh man, look at that. That's
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I just did another claw attack.
Can you tell me what you did?
You see it?
No, because
No.
Nah,
it's hidden from us.
it's hidden.
So you can lie about what it is, but the chat can see it, so you can't.
Oh,
Don't lie to the chat.
gotcha. You guys can't see my rolls. I thought I had
Yeah.
that. Oh, never mind. The chat can see. Oh,
Chat
well,
can see.
that would be very.
Chat. Caps in the chats.
All
What
right.
did Tom
So
do?
they will attest. I just critted. All right. So, Macon, this this claw is gonna rip into you, and you're gonna take 16 damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Guys, this has been Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Hey, good job, everyone.
All right.
So much for me being the tank, right?
Yeah. So hey, it's level 1.
You're still the tank in our hearts.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen now is it's now going to be your turn, though.
Oh no, it doesn't. Valbar goes before me.
Yeah, I'm first.
Nobody's
Tom.
using the tools within Roll20.
Yeah, I know.
But
But hey, Macon, you see this orc.
I don't think I see anything because I'm dead.
Well, Yagra Stonefist is going to come and rush up next to this orc.
Troll.
Why troll orc? Guys, come on. It's similar. No, it's
Hmm,
not. No, it's not. It's
well,
not, guys. It's the troll.
It's a
Yeah.
troll, and its name is Orc.
Yeah, yes, orc. You see it? It's like it's emblazoned. It's
Gosh.
branded on him. So
Mhm.
she's gonna go ahead and swing her mighty blade.
And she doesn't stabilize me? Wow.
What's that?
What
Top
happened to
right of
like
the
the
screen.
bald human
Bacon
guy that
will
was like
remember
fighting
this.
her?
What's that?
Wait, my joke or his annoying comment?
No, his annoying comment.
Hey, hey, what happened to the bald dude that was fighting her?
um, he's down.
Like unconscious?
What's that?
Unconscious?
Yeah, unconscious, man.
I won the bet. I won the bet.
Wait,
Give me
I
that
thought you were.
money.
I thought the bet was for her. to
Yeah,
go-
if she no, he was betting that she was gonna die.
Yeah,
not-
he basically what he wanted to do.
Oh
Was
my
stack the
goodness, you
odds.
guys.
He wanted to stack the odds, so everybody was trying to get the bald guy to win. That's what they were betting
Right.
on. But really, he was trying to get the woman to win, so he makes all the money.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, she's gonna
So-
start. She's gonna start attacking this. She's gonna start attacking this troll. All right.
I shouldn't have told. I told him too soon. He's on the troll killer now.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So, and Valbar, go ahead and go.
If I cast Healing Word on him from a distance, what does
Yes.
that do?
It's gonna heal him, man. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
Do it.
you're at like negative hit points, though, aren't you?
It
Well,
doesn't matter.
unless I go to -11, then I'm
Okay. I'm going to Healing Word from a distance. I'm just going to say, you gotta get better. And then this happens.
You gotta get better.
You're gonna give him
better, better, better.
I give him
4.
4.
4.
Did that help?
I'm at 4 HP now. Well, heck, I'm
Yeah.
awake.
You,
I just got him woke. Macon is
did.
woke now.
you are.
Hashtag woke.
Macon, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
one other thing that I completely ignored. This troll is very, very bloodied from its crawl up from under mountain.
Mm.
It's not looking
It
great.
wasn't anything we did.
It's nothing that you've done at all. Yagra's had some pretty good blows on him, but that's about it. You guys have just kind of, so far, hit another bard, stole some gold,
Poisoned a bunch of people.
Valbar, but you did heal, so good job, man.
Yeah, I won.
Okay.
Did I win the dungeon and the
Yeah.
dragon?
So, Macon, what do you do?
Okay. I have to check one quick thing because this will matter.
Okay.
Comprehend languages Spoken language here. You can also understand written language. Okay, so tell me this.
Yeah.
If I cast comprehend languages,
Mhm.
can I speak in that language?
You know what? Sure.
Okay, that's canon now. That's canon.
Dude. Put it in the wiki.
All right, guys. This is canon. So I can just automatically learn languages to speak. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast comprehend languages.
Yeah. Who you
And the
what
language I'm gonna comprehend is giant because trolls speak giant.
Okay. The troll is going to speak giant to you.
He really has a bellowing giant voice
Bellowing
now.
giant voice.
It's like finding Nemo.
You know what's even but here's the great thing about a troll, man. A troll has an intelligent 7. All right, so it
Troll
can
hides behind a computer screen.
this is
Oh, I get it. Internet
right.
jokes.
he's going to say to you. He says, "You, the one who pushed that man into me. Thank you for the assist."
Why didn't you just try to kill me if you said thank you?
He says,
What the
"Sometimes
heck?
Sometimes you just have to kill. It's been a while. I had to climb up under mountain, and then I'm now in a room full of adventurers, and I'm a monster, so I have this thirst to kill."
Okay, well, kill
That's
the
a
short.
bad life decision.
Kill the short dudes. Like, honestly, man, like that really hurt, and I'm kind of hurt. I was trying to help you out, and you literally just sliced right through me. I was dead 3 seconds ago. Okay.
Yes, I'm very confused. How did you You're not dead now.
Well, you
Macon,
see,
what are you saying? I just hear you like grunting and stuff over there. What's going on?
I'm immortal.
Wait, can you guys do a version of what we hear, please?
It's all very confusing.
It's a great language.
Valbar and Kian just like look at each other like, what is happening right now?
So listen, giant troll man.
You listen, little man.
Listen, I'm immortal. You see me raised from the dead
Yes,
right before your eyes.
you've told me this already.
Do you go around speaking ill of those who are immortal?
All right,
You know
so
the powers
during
I
this
hold?
during this entire conversation, Yagra Stonefist is just like still like just like hitting him with her sword. All right.
I just want to stop real quick. I see Macon over here having a conversation now.
Yeah.
And I'm behind the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. So I assume there's like an employee's entrance, right?
Yeah.
Like a back door. I leave with my gold in my pants.
Okay.
Bye. I give Macon a signal, a hand signal.
Okay. All right.
What
make
about
it.
me?
No.
Valbar doesn't get the signal.
No, you'll follow. You've been following us for a while. You're good at that.
Okay.
I
So,
am.
Macon, do you see this symbol this signal that he gives you?
Yeah, and I give him back a very special symbol. It only involves one finger.
Is it this one?
It's close.
Yeah.
So I do something now. I realize at the time that Macon wouldn't understand, but to
Yeah.
me, I'm like communicating like good thing to him because the gold pouch is down like stairs. I like do that like
Okay.
down there. I'm jingling the gold pouch.
Yeah.
But it looks like I'm just like being disrespectful. But I'm
Does
actually like letting him know that hey, I got a lot of gold, but it doesn't look that way. I didn't think about it at the time when I did it, but I was like, hey, gold. But
Yeah,
it
okay.
probably look different.
Yeah,
Okay.
he only understands troll right now. He doesn't get your, signals that you used to have.
But
All right, so guys,
I exit the situation.
that's a pleasant noise for everybody. All right, so
But I would like to keep my role in initiative and talk to people outside.
okay, that's good because
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hide.
there's somebody outside.
No, there's not.
We are about to find out. Okay, so After you're speaking to this guy in Troll now, what do you want to like in Valbar? What are you doing at this point?
I'm just very confused because I see, you got Macon on one side and he's making some gibberish sounds. I look over and Keon's, like leaving, and I'm just sitting there, still kind of under a table. I shot some poison, I healed from a distance. Do I see three strings anywhere though?
Do you see three strings?
Yeah, or bee stings.
He's just still sitting up there at the bar. Not the
Is
bar.
he
Yeah,
sad?
know what? He's moved to the bar. All right.
I want to go over to the bar and I just want to put my arm around him. And I just want to say, Three Strings, I'm sorry about all this. This is like your big show. And, I feel bad that they cut your strings. So I fixed your strings. And I hope that makes everything better now. All right, I'm going to go fight. Is it okay?
He's going to look at you. And he just says, the show was going so well. And then your friend came over, Macon. I scorn his name to this day. And
Yeah, well, you know what they say. You're always making trouble. And then I walk away.
he says, I hate you all. All right. And the troll at this point. What are you doing to the troll? It's now going to be the troll's turn. Okay? Because
Okay, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna say, "What business do you have here, troll?"
and he says, I'm here to kill. And he's going to try to hit Yagra.
I say, "Wait! Don't sully your beautiful fists."
Well, you
on
can't
what such
see.
as that.
You can't see. I've already rolled, man.
Well, I mean, I assumed that he like reached back, right? And I say, "Wait! Don't sully your beautiful claws on one such as that." And
Guys,
I point over behind the bar and I say, there is the prize." And I point at three strings.
guys, we're not even playing D&D anymore. All right. So no, so he is gonna attack Yagra because Yagra's just been completely just pummeling him.
I'm gonna give her a stern look, like you did ruin this for me. You stupid half orc.
All right.
Is
She's
she
actually
like emotionally affected by the look?
what's
Like,
that?
does it like actually affect her?
The look?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes people look at me and I feel bad.
Guys, hey, now the troll is just gonna hit Yagra with both of its claws. All right, and she's going to take even more damage, and she is not looking good at this point. And she's going to turn to you, Macon, and she's going to say, "The troll is almost dead.
Okay,
I've done
Swampskin,
everything I
what do you
can."
want from me?
She's like leaning on her sword, and she says, "You need to finish him."
How does she know he's almost dead?
What's that?
How does she know?
Because the troll is
She can see his health bar.
yeah, she sees health bar. No. He's not. The troll isn't feeling great, even with his regenerative powers that trolls have.
He's a little under the weather.
But did he like whisper to her, "I'm about to die"?
I have 2 HP left.
It's what he did. He wants to just die. This has been his dream to die in combat. You didn't even
man.
ask him his name, Macon.
Well, he did.
How
well,
rude was
was-
that?
He did like knock Macon unconscious. So.
Yeah. You didn't even ask him his name. He's gonna look at you now as he's just like blood is seeping from his wounds. He's gonna just. How could you, man? What are you gonna do, Macon?
I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast minor illusion,
Okay.
and I'm going to make like just this miniature sun in my hand,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna say, "Back to the depths with you.
Back to the
Live.
depth.
Live to fight another day."
And you're gonna attempt to drive him back. Make a
Yes.
persuasion roll.
Okie dokie. I shall.
You don't have to drive him back. Just call him an Uber. Hey! I hate
Fantasy Uber.
myself.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no.
What'd you do?
I rolled a crit fail again.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh.
Dice are out to get me.
You were using paper dice. You wouldn't have this problem.
I know. I have.
Okay.
Dice. I'll just start Snapchatting in my rolls.
No. All right. So, what do you say to this troll?
I literally just said it.
Yeah, I know, but now that you've failed really
Oh,
bad.
now that I failed. See ya! I'm just gonna run out the back door.
Okay, so the troll is going to basically as he turns his back
Oh
toward.
wait, actually, I don't know if this matters. Okay. I'm
No,
not trying
this
to
this
retcon
matters
the
because you rolled a
fail.
1. You rolled a
Well,
1.
Actually, the way minor illusion works, I think they're supposed to roll against my spell save. I don't think I'm supposed to roll anything.
Oh, okay, I got you.
What a relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
So
check.
did you roll for Tom and Tom actually rolled a crit fail?
Yeah, that's right.
That's how that works?
No.
Sorry, Tom. Those are the rules.
Yeah,
Them's
do
the
an
breaks.
It's an investigation versus my spell save.
All right. So I'm gonna roll my investigation.
Yeah, hopefully he rolls bad.
So
I wouldn't think that Orc the Troll would be very good at investigating.
No, I roll a 7.
My spell save is 14.
All right. So you do succeed after this dramatic, this
Boom.
up and down of emotions that we've started to develop because of not knowing how to use Roll20 properly.
Oh
All right,
my
so
gosh.
what's going to happen is the troll's going to turn his back towards you, slumping his shoulders. He's going to head back towards the hole. But as
When
soon
he
as
gets close to the hole, I want to push him down so that he like crashes and breaks his neck. Because I did not want to give him the satisfaction. I did not want to give him the satisfaction of dying in combat.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to die of fall damage.
Wow.
all right, we're going to get yelled at so much with breaking the rules this many times. You had your turn. It's my turn now.
Fine.
He's going to turn his back, and Yagra is going to take her sword and just shove it through him.
Oh, well, that's real cool.
Yeah.
What does
yeah,
he
I know,
say?
right? What's that?
What does he say?
What's
What
she
does he
say?
say? What does he say? Orc
No.
the Troll.
Orc the troll.
Yeah.
He's going to say, my name was not Orc. And then he's going to collapse. All right?
Clap,
Like
what,
this?
clap his hands.
He collapsed.
He's
Good
going to
job, everyone.
No.
They're killing me. You did it.
Yagra's going to just flick the blood off of her blade and look at the rest of the bandits as they are going to run out of the tavern.
How far out of the city am I now?
Guys, so instead of getting this like 500,000 gold dragons, we're going to just basically we're trying to get you guys are happy with like a couple hundred.
10,000. It was a 10,000 gold piece bet.
You don't know that yet?
That's pretty good.
That's what I made. He handed me a bag of gold.
He did hand you a bag of gold. A highly inebriated dwarf handed you
Did
a
you
bag.
did you check to
I don't
make
know what
sure
a
that
dwarf
it wasn't
is, but-
chocolate?
All right,
Chocolate.
That would
Okay.
be even better.
but there is a person who's going to stop you.
Who?
What's that?
Stop who? Me?
Yeah, stop you.
Where?
What's
Like
that?
down the road?
Right outside the bar.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we're like going back like 15 seconds?
Yeah, we're going back 15 seconds, and you see this very interesting looking fellow approach you. All right, the figure who approaches you, he strokes his mustache and adjusts his floppy hat and his scarf. You recognize him immediately.
I do.
You do. He's famous.
Oh.
This is Bolothamp Gadarum, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity. He looks at you. He says, I am at your service. I've noted the violence inside.
That's true.
They do, Troy. They all do.
Gnome lives matter, everybody.
They
Don't
do.
forget it.
All right.
Hashtag.
So they're going to he says, I noticed the violence outside and I decided to, duck back here since
Me too. I'm leaving the premises immediately.
yeah, I have spent so much the last year dealing with trolls and other things like this that you know what? I just need a break. So
Me too. I just like money, so I try to get it and leave.
he says,
And I
"Whoa,
got some here. You want to see down my pants?
no." He
I
says,
have gold there.
"On gold, you are a very interesting person.
That's what my mother tells me.
You, I'm sure she's a very sweet woman.
It's his only friend.
No, Macon's my friend as well. But
You have a friend named Macon.
Yes,
you're
Macon Kent, and we also have a gnome who follows us around. We owe him money, but he's our friend now.
you're
It's nice. I like it.
I
You're-
get a lot of that kind of money, by the way, right?
you're a group of adventurers. You say."
I mean, we
Well,
perform
we
heists.
dabble.
Hey, we perform heists. So I mean, that's really.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I just
Yes.
performed a heist myself. I planned the whole thing out in days. You know,
Days.
This mark I made, this dwarven man.
Okay.
Yes, he gave me all of his gold.
He's going to look at you all and he's going to say, "Well, I've got a job for you." And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, guys, and we will be back.
What's the job, though?
What's that? That's the cliffhanger, man.
What kind of vacation and benefits do we get?
What's that?
What kind of vacation and benefits come with this job?
He says, it's going to be that we take a break so Tom can go think. Okay, Volo, we're back in it.
We're back in it.
Keon,
Yes.
you see this? You see this man wearing a floppy hat? He's probably got a weird looking pipe that he's smoking.
Welcome, Jake, my buddy over here.
Are you pointing in the right direction?
Or actually, it would be over
Yeah.
here. Hey, Troy.
There
How's
we
it going?
Hey.
Nope.
Otherwise, hey, Jake,
All right, so guys, Volo.
my buddy Jake over here. Jake, you need to have someone's hand
Yeah,
reach
Lola.
through.
Hey, I'm listening.
The green screens are gone. All right. All right. So, you young man,
Yes.
come in with me. Sit down.
Come back into that bar.
Yes, we'll have a drink. It sounds
How
like
about
he peeks in. It looks like your companions have taken care of that troll.
I'm sure they have. They're very capable beings. But I tell you what, I definitely want to hear more about what you have to say. Why don't you go in there, get my companions, and then we can meet somewhere else? Because there's people in there who probably want to take my money.
He looks at you. Fair
Exactly.
enough. Fair enough.
And
Okay.
we are adventurers, conmen, heisters. I like the word heisters.
He
I'm
says
trying
Heisters.
to that.
Heisters. He says, "Why do you keep speaking of a heist? It's not
we
what
are extravagant.
It's all right. Anyway,
Thieves.
look, I know a really nice, quaint little
I think
place down the
thieves get a
street.
very bad rap. But if you do it extravagantly, then it is
Yes.
more of an art form.
Well,
And that is what I do.
Okay,
Art.
I can appreciate an artist's touch on things.
Mhm.
How about this?
Like, have you ever stolen from a place and they never knew that it was
Oh,
stolen
myself,
for
Volo.
years?
Never have I stolen anything in my
You replace
life.
things with replicas, duplicates.
No. This I am above certain things. I'm a celebrity. So what I will
Above.
do?
I thought you just said you appreciated art, but you're saying you're above thievery. I heard the books I read about you, sir, said you are more of an artist.
He says.
Appreciator of the
He says. He says. You seem to be.
Why is he doing that?
Volo
I do not
is.
mock him. I do not mock him.
He's something of an eccentric. All right. Volo is
Yeah.
He's gonna look at you and he says, "Well, let me give a shout to your companions, and then we will be on your way. We can go get a nice warm meal and a nice stiff drink.
I have some gold now, so I can pay.
He says,
But if
no,
you
no,
wanna
no,
pay
no,
for
no.
it,
Do not worry about
Oh.
it. I'm still bringing in many royalties from my last book. And he says, I'll take
yes.
care of everything. Yes, anyway, he peeks his head in. And he
It's
says,
on the table.
hey,
You peek your head in, and Macon is sitting on the edge of the stage. And Macon paid the troll toll and knocked the troll right down. And I'm using the 3-strings guitar.
Bacon.
And I'm collecting
the troll man.
and I'm already lying about the events that have already taken place.
Sorry.
So, like, obviously, that some people are probably so drunk that they think that's what just happened. But then
yes.
anybody still non-drunk is probably like, that he's lying. That's not how it happened.
No, and Yagra is gonna just kind of look at you and just shake her head. She's not one that kind of want glory and fame like you, so she's just gonna let you have this.
And I'm gonna say, one of the lyrics is like, and the ugly tusk face tried to stop my reign, but I knocked the troll right down and I'll do it all again.
And you know what? You didn't realize this, but ugly tusk face is actually a term of endearment within half orc culture.
Not according to r/D&D. It is a
We
racial
don't care
slur.
about the Reddits, all right? So no, they're gonna.
Whoa, don't say that.
Oh gosh, guys, I just killed us. All right,
We're getting downvoted to hell now.
so yeah, so you play your little you play your little jingle, and you see a very strange looking man with a floppy hat, kind of peek his head in and kind of shimmy his shoulders to your tune and say, "Make it, my dear man. I need your assistance."
And I lean over and I say, hey, he takes tips.
He's gonna
It's
say,
true. I work off tips.
Toss him some money. He's really
he
good.
says, "You're friends with the Keon too, right?"
Oh, well, I prefer to think of it as more, I'm his boss, and he is my subordinate.
What is? And he points down at Valbar as well.
Mhm.
You? What is it with you? Look, guys, you think too small. I'm gonna give you all sorts of riches and value. You don't need my little change. But please, I will explain. Keon waits for us in the alley.
No, I'm afraid.
Sounds good. Here I
you-
come.
Sir, I don't think you understand. I have a very rare condition where my joints, they don't function unless I'm holding some gold between my fingers. So, if you would be so kind.
He's going to look at you, and he's gonna first take out he's gonna take out a little book, all right, and he's gonna start writing. He says, "Tell me, you have this disease.
Yes.
Well, you must hold gold."
Yes. Or my joints, they freeze right up.
He says, "This will be perfect for Vodal's Guide to Poisons and Ailments."
The medical term is golden face.
You
Well,
have,
it's his joints, though. It's not just his face.
Yeah, but
No,
it
but-
covers the whole body at some point. But
and Volo writes down in his guide, he's like, "I will call this Golden Face."
It's a good name.
It's
a
canon.
great name for my ailment.
And he says, just to kind of, I would like to test some things. So he's going to hand you some gold pieces.
Oh, whoa!
Just a
Oh,
very,
thank you.
and he says, "Interesting." Takes a note. "Please, I would like to see you walk out this door."
Very well. And I pick up my belongings and I slip the gold into my pocket and I just walk out.
He's going to look down at Valbar.
Uh-huh.
And he says, you look different than the two liars and brigands that you are with."
Yeah,
That's
pretty
true.
much. Mm-hmm.
He
I'm
says,
a businessman, you see. And,
what is a businessman like yourself doing with these two?"
well, I mean, they stole quite a bit of goods from me. And then they got thrown in jail. But I let them out because they're really good at stealing and thought maybe they could pay me back.
He says, you three, your relationship is, I have no words to describe it but dynamic. So please, we will discuss this more because I'm very interested in your
Mhm.
type of business dealings. I've never heard of that, and I could use those for a different guide. He says,
Yeah,
but
for
anyway,
sure.
he says, let us go talk with your companions. We have.
Hold on, I have, what was that disease that he had?
He says he starts writing down this. He starts writing down this book. Ah, I see. It's contagious.
It's very contagious.
He says, but he kind of starts to usher you out as he kind of like puts on these like linen gloves. And he's like, he says, we must not spread this plague throughout the city, otherwise the economy structure would be devastated. And he's gonna push you out the door, and he's gonna look at you, Keon.
Money, please.
He's gonna give you a piece of gold.
Thank you.
And
And
he just hands me a piece of gold.
no, he's
For
gonna hand
me.
Valbar, and he's gonna look at you, and as he comes out, he's gonna say, Keon, do you have this? Do you have the gold face?
I take a minute to think. Does he walk out with my friends?
Yeah. Macon walked out, and then like right behind him, Valbar and Volo walked out.
And do I see like their hands, have gold in between them?
No, he just gave them each a piece of gold.
Mine's
okay.
in my pocket because I wasn't even gonna pretend ananymore.
I
As soon as
carry
got the
mine.
gold, I put it in my pocket.
Wait, what disease do you speak of? There's a couple that I know they have. Just to be fair.
Oh
which one-
no!
This is the
You
gold,
can't make this canon.
the gold face, where their bones and joints they ache when they do not have the gold.
You know, Valbar, Keon, the disease that we all three suffer from.
Oh, I
Yeah,
definitely suffer from that.
All of us.
You
That's
suffer.
why I have a bag of gold in my crotch area.
Oh, speaking of that, thanks a lot for your help with the troll.
Do you know how much gold I took off with?
You nearly had me killed.
You survived. You were speaking with him.
Only because Valbar revived me.
I didn't
Thank
know
you, by
that.
the way,
Oh,
Valbar.
You're
I
welcome.
Make it. I heard you talking in strange guttural noises to the beast.
Yes, I do that every
I
time I
assumed
talk
you were
to your
friends.
mother.
I know, and you know, that Mother has invited you over for dinner multiple times, and you are very appreciative of that.
Yes, especially after dinner.
What's after dinner? Dessert? Of course.
Yeah, dessert.
Dessert.
Yes, sir.
He says Volo's like.
Oh, what's wrong with your can?
Volo is just like.
It's great. Whoa.
It's one of those new like holographic versions.
It's Mountain Dew Crystal.
Hey, we can't show logos.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna be able to clear
Mountain Dew
that.
Crystal.
Okay.
It's Mountain Blue Crystal.
Yeah.
is what he
No, that's
said.
okay. I'll bleep it out in post. All right. So
Leap it out.
yeah. So he's gonna look at you and he says, "Look." He says, as you start walking down the streets of Waterdeep, you're in a nicer part of town. There's street vendors everywhere. Volo seems to be chatting with people. He buys some fruit and he starts just eating it. Would you all like a?
What time of day is this?
It's mid afternoon.
Okay.
It's like late.
We were day drinking, apparently.
So was all those other people in the
It
bar.
was a raucous party.
Yeah, guys, this is like a
This bar
this
at 12 o'clock.
on a Tuesday.
Club and
Philadelphia,
days,
12
boys.
o'clock. Patty's Pub.
Wild card.
So yeah, Volo is gonna he's got some fruit and some bread, and he's like basically eating his lunch.
I want some.
You do you wish to have a bite?
I would love a bite.
He's gonna hand you a loaf of bread.
I take his love of bread. Like the one he's eating, and I take
then-
a bite of it.
And then I take the loaf that he tried to hand to him, and I'm gonna bring in half and give half to Val.
Oh, thanks.
And then I take a bite of it, and then, I forgot about the golden face. I'm sorry. And I give him his piece.
All this time, also, you've noticed that like whenever you guys do something like this, Volo just says, and he's just gonna write down like a note, almost like he's observing you, like a
Is
scientist.
Volo's last name Wicca? Like Wiki?
What's that?
Like he's Wikipedia?
No.
Volopedia.
Let me
Volo-
explain the joke. So his last name is Wiki.
Okay.
You know, like from the internet
Yeah.
site, Wikipedia,
Yeah.
where all the things are,
Yeah.
are written
so
down like an
we're
encyclopedia.
okay. So we're playing in
but
this
on the,
space now.
on the internet.
Okay. The plane is just
That
kind
was the joke right
yeah,
there. is
but it
what the
really
joke
it was went, and it just really didn't stick for me, man.
Hey, not all of them have to stick.
No,
Let's
they
just keep
don't.
on moving.
Great.
All right.
That was great.
So yeah, Volo's going to basically be writing
Take us
notes.
to his house.
What's that? No, he's going to take you to this nice little this open-aired restaurant that he's
Is
going.
this a date? He fed us lunch. He's taking us to an open air
no.
restaurant now.
This
What
is
is
like
the restaurant called?
what's that?
What is the restaurant?
What is the
called?
restaurant called?
Mia Moore.
The
No,
fabled horn.
nope.
Fine, never mind. I'm not giving any input ever.
Slapjacks.
Yes, I accept slapjacks. Otherwise known as the fabled horn.
Welcome to Slapjacks. May I take your order?
I would like one of the fabled horn.
Oh, Mr. Jalapeno Poppers.
We kill. Valbar died. No. So you're at this. Come on, bring it in there, man. All right.
I'm here.
So,
I'm with you guys.
All right. So he's gonna sit down, and he's gonna have some finger foods brought to the table. And he says, "All right, let me lay it on you.
Lay it down, brother.
You all know who I am, right?
Yes, you're Flappy Hat Man.
Yes, I'm Volo. I go by many names. And
Flappy?
I've never seen you all here before. Okay, that's fine.
Because we're very sneaky.
Yeah, I mean that's there's but there's many people in Waterdeep. But there are not many people who come into the Yawning portal and act as bold as yourselves as to try to circumvent Three Strings' spectacular performance. Let a troll come up instead of letting many of the other adventurers there take care of it. You jumped into action.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, exactly. So
Most of us, like 66% of us.
yeah, and he points at Keon and he says, and then you being the entrepreneurial spirit.
My mind is always focused on entrepreneurship.
And with that in mind, what I'd like to do is I'd like to offer you all a job. It's very brief. It's almost like contract work.
What's the rate?
The rate, I mean, it is definitely negotiable.
100,000 gold pieces
I can offer you
per hour.
10 dragons apiece.
What?
Are
Just-
these used dragons or
No.
new?
Look, just for taking the offer and trying. And if you complete it, I'll give you 10 times that
100 dragons?
each. Gold dragons. And he says, and he's going to say, I see. You're new to Waterdeep, but I assume you've been in this area for some time. You must know the currency that we use, my friend.
I have the whole bag of it.
All right, you gonna open up that bag right now?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna open it up off stream.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'm always looking for more ways to make coin, or dragons. I have really one request. You being such a famous person as yourself, I would really be quite honored to, stay at your home for the evening.
He says, "Look, all right, let's not go there just yet." As he kind of shows you what a gold dragon is, and it's like the one with the gold and the dragon on it.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
that gold dragon.
That gold dragon. And he says, "Look, this is what I've asked of you. My friend Floon Blagmar. The boy's got more beauty than brains, and I worry he took a bad way home a couple nights ago. He was kidnapped, or worse. If you agree to track him down with due haste, like I said, I can offer you 10 dragons apiece now. 10 times that if you recover him.
What about let's just talk here. We're still talking. What about 20 and 200 if we finish?
No.
Let's say like 15 and then 150 each after.
No. This is quite generous. I mean, I'm just asking you to go find Floon. That's 100 gold dragons is a significant sum.
Well, I mean, you don't even know how many dragons we have right now on us. You ever think about that?
Make a persuasion roll.
You're a great businessman, Valbar. truly ahead of your time.
Well,
You rolled twice again.
what do you think?
I like the second one better.
All right.
I accidentally double clicked because that's how excited I was about negotiation.
So what is it? What's you really? It starts off really bad. All right,
Mm-hmm.
but it gets really good. All right, and he's gonna look. You drive a hard bargain. I'll
Mm-hmm.
do it. 15 dragons apiece now. 150 apiece when you bring Floon back to me.
Awesome. And
Boys, that sounds pretty good to me.
what do we get if we bring him back alive?
Oh, he's gonna just. He smiles at you. 150 gold pieces, my friend.
Oh. So what do we
Hmm.
get if
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
dead?
What's that?
What
What
about
do
that?
we get if he's dead then?
150.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just kill him. It'll be easier to bring him here.
Spot rate. I would appreciate if you would not do that. And he kind of looks at he kind of
We
like
could.
points at 3 of the city watch who are just kind of, he says, Waterdeep is, even though, like myself, sometimes you just have to do things, but Waterdeep is it's a city of law and order. And
Yeah,
so,
we can't tell him anything because plausible deniability.
I mean, we wouldn't tell you that we killed him.
I know that.
Yeah,
I'm
it
We're
was-
saying hypothetically if something were to happen.
Now, we aren't saying that if he does come back dead that we killed him. We're definitely not saying that because, he might just die.
He might.
But,
This
I
is
mean,
true.
if we did kill him, we would never tell you.
He says, you all are very interesting. He's going to write down another note. He's going to hand you guys each a pamphlet. Just give yourself some literature. He's like,
Thank you.
fair enough.
And a private tour of your home would be a nice thing to get as a reward as well.
He says,
I've heard great things about you. It's almost like a museum, I hear.
yes, I will. I will give you a private tour of my home if you recover from it.
Are you gonna have somebody draw up the contract now, or
He's going to
No.
basically go, and he's got a contract ready to sign. You will all wish to sign it. I mean, there's nothing for you to lose here. This is just me promising that I will pay you your money.
Does it say in there that he's going to give us a private tour of his home?
is there like a line at the bottom where he can like fill in stuff like
Yeah, like add-ons,
Comments,
and he's
additional
gonna just
notes.
private tour of Volo's home.
Okay, I sign it in blood, my blood.
He says, "Why?" As he's holding a pen.
just
and
did it.
he uses his sharp knife?
He's
I
like,
thought this was a blood contract.
he says, "No, this is his normal thing. People,
Well,
we
that's
just
just
we've
so you
got
know, I
you-
take contracts very seriously.
you
That's
con-
why I do.
no. What are you doing? You just take a pen and you
Asmodeus
sign
himself will
it.
come after you if you don't give us a tour of your
My
home.
word, my boy. Oh my. He
All right,
says,
I'm gonna sign as well in Keon's blood.
I'm just gonna stamp my thumbprint on
and he
In
look.
Keon's blood.
it.
He's gonna look and he's gonna hold up the contract. Nobody signed it in like a traditional way, and he's gonna be like, "Very well, to each his own." Anyway,
Can I get my copy?
he's hands you a copy.
He invents a Xerox
Thank you.
machine and copies the 3 copies for each of
Yeah, no, that's actually what he does. You guys spend the next hour trying to find a fantasy Kinko's, but you just can't find one, or they're all closed because they have weird hours or something. And they're actually in a fet. You wind up at like so it's a big old mess. As you, well, he's like, look, all right. So this is what I can tell you about. This is what I can tell you about Flume. All right, younger man, about your all's age.
He's 137 years old.
He says he ignores you and looks at Macon and Keon. He's about your all's age. Young man prides himself in the way he looks. He's a very, very gorgeous man. Fine clothes, princely garb. And I last saw him when we were hanging out and throwing back a few drinks at a ball called the Skewer Dragon in the Dock Ward.
When he says he's handsome man and wears really nice garb, I look over the contract to make sure it doesn't say my name because I'm confused for a minute.
You look over. He says, Did you already take a look at it already?
I'm just double checking some things.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, no, but like I said, handsome man. Likes to wear nice clothes. Likes the way he looks. Um, he knows it. And just having a few drinks down at the Skewer Dragon. Down in the dock ward, and I left, and I haven't heard back from him. So this was 2 days ago.
Was it nighttime or daytime?
It was night. It was a very dark night.
It wasn't a bright night with the sun coming out during the
No.
nighttime. Come on.
It was not. It was not. It was a sunless night. Like normal. So I would suggest heading down to the dock ward.
Did you see anyone suspicious while you were there?
Oh.
Eyeing you?
I wouldn't know. I was a little gone at that time. So-
Gotta keep your wits about you when you're in a bar.
Oh,
Otherwise
I
people
know,
will
especially
swindle
down
you.
in the dock ward. Oh, you all aren't from Waterdeep, though. Do you know about the dock ward?
No, what is that? Where is that?
It was, I mean, for years it's been considered the worst place to be in Waterdeep until recently the field ward surpassed it. So all I have to say is please be careful. I would not wish Floon's fate upon yourself.
What if he just like took a walk?
That's what I need you to find out. I don't know where he would be. So you three, is something you could do?
You got it. I start walking away. Come on, guys. Let's
Yeah.
earn this money.
Very well.
So
Alright.
what's your all's plan of attack here? What do you all want to do?
So I'm gonna come up behind Volo and just try and slice his throat. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That was a joke.
It was
Yeah.
a joke.
It was a good one, though.
I figure we should probably start at the Skewer Dragon.
Yep.
Start by asking some questions.
Okay.
Agreed.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Nope. Let me tell you a secret about this guy named Floon. Is that how the next part of the lyrics go?
Yes. Yes.
All right. You guys head to the dock ward. As you guys kind of are going out of the city center, the buildings seem to be getting. You're not sure if they're getting taller or the roads are just continuing to go down and down. But the buildings get closer and closer. You start to smell the salt air that just is pushing through these canyons of old, decrepit buildings as the plaster facades are falling off. They've seen way better days. There's just like refuse and garbage just everywhere. As you turn a corner, you find yourself on a street that's been cordoned off by the city watch. Lying on cobblestones are half a dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you and says, "Get on now. Nothing to see here."
Excuse me.
That looks like something to see.
Do you have your papers? Before you pretend to be part of the watch, let's see your papers.
She says, "Who are you?" I said, "Get moving now."
We're missing one of our friends.
Quit
Shh.
crying. Get this.
It's okay. It's okay. But please, sir, do you have identification?
Just call me sir.
What's your badge ID number? Who are you?
Yeah, you're a member of the City Watch. I assume you have some sort of identification, no?
She says, "Look at me now." She says, "I have fought for years in this world of men where they thought they could just take what they wanted and then advance up the city watch. But I have made a name for myself now, and you dare to disrespect me."
You are a city watch member from the dock ward.
No, I'm here to make sure that ruffians like yourselves do not
Where do you think
interfere.
we were sent from, sir?
She hollers over. "Hey, Gertrude, Jerry, I need some help."
Just let us through. We're looking for our friend.
She's gonna
who
pull
might
out
be
her.
dad.
She pulls out this like billy club. "I don't know where your dad is, but I suggest you be moving now."
I think he's in there somewhere. His name's Floon. Do you
Okay.
know Floon?
Alright. See, this is the thing about you gotta. I didn't know this was what you were trying to do here.
See, that's the thing. It's a slow burn.
All right.
Slow build up to the
All
real
right.
motive.
So Valmar is
Mm.
crying now, talking about his dad. Macon, Keon, what are you guys gonna do now?
We have been sent here as part of you see this well-to-do gnome. We are his contingent of bodyguards. You can see that's why we're armed. So before you presume to lord over us, Docks Ward Watchman, why don't you watch your tongue? Or this noble here will see your job sent to some kind of halfling, for I assume they could probably handle the kind of business you had.
Now's not the time. Just
I'm
let
sorry.
us through.
I'm sorry,
Listen,
Max.
this is-
I'm sorry.
So, you can see our gnome friend is quite distraught.
Ah!
Please be
And I
quiet.
kind of like
be,
whisper.
Be quiet. Look.
I kind of quietly say it so like Valbar wouldn't hear me, but he thinks a human man adopted him, and he's quite distraught. He can't find him. He has a lot of money and he has a few screws loose upstairs, and he pays us to protect him when he goes around. But we need to find this man who is his father.
Interesting. He says.
But he's a noble.
Look.
I mean, why would you do anything to stop a noble?
Well, this is what we'll do then. As the two other city watch have now approached, and one a big gruff man, he says, "These people calls it a seed." She says, "No. It's fine. It seems like this gnome is missing somebody. Look, all right. Hey, please quit." She pulls out a. She says, "Look, all right. You can come with us. You can take a look at the bodies. You two, you're gonna need to stay here."
Thank you.
Sorry, that's not going to work for us.
I'm
Bodyguard?
very famous.
Oh, yes, bodyguards.
Yes.
We said that like 3 times.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I
Keep
guess
up.
your ears don't work as well here in the Docks Ward, but true.
All right, I'm going to need Valbar.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy, this worked really well last time.
Guys,
Oh,
I'm pretty
no.
All right. Hey,
Eh?
I'm curious. I'm going to go back and look at all the stats, and I'm pretty sure we've rolled more persuasion checks than anything. Okay, look. No. We're the City Watch. We guard here. You two stay.
All
We'll
right.
take him with us.
If you-
It will be a few
okay.
minutes. That's it.
Can we at least see your identification before we send
Oh,
you off with
she says-
someone? I mean, put yourself in my shoes. If you were sent to guard a man, would you just believe anybody walking around in a uniform? This city, it's so easy. All you have to do is show me your identification.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Jerry says, "Just show him." She's gonna hold up her identification.
Hey guys, watch this.
I know exactly what you know.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
So I'm gonna go ahead and clip that in my brain.
I knew exactly what was happening the whole time.
All right, Jake. So you want to play games, eh?
That's what this is, right?
It's a game.
Just gonna take a mental image so I can forge a copy later.
Okay, you can have inspiration.
Oh yeah!
Can I get a peek of it as well?
Yeah. I'll show you over. I'll show you. We'll look at it together.
Oh,
All right, very well.
Or
Very
no,
well.
why doesn't
have
Jake
the
just
forgeries.
go ahead and write it down and then show it to Caleb? And then there you go.
You guys like
Forge a
go.
copy.
Bob's your uncle. There
You
you
guys
go.
just start writing. No, she says, "Fair enough. Okay, you come with me."
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Valbar, they're going to basically take you over into this alley, and you can kind of smell the blood. That's just kind of, and this is you know that there's definitely been a battle. There's 3 really rough looking men just kind of sitting on the curb, and they're going to their hands are in chains, and there are several bags, not bags, like just sheets over some bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want to do?
So, are any of them wearing nice clothes? First of all,
Well, they're
Or they're all
sheets. They're
really rough.
sheets.
I'm gonna go up to the first body and I'm gonna lift the sheet
Do
just
I
to get a
just?
look at the face. I want to look at the face to see
It's
is
not
this.
It's not that beautiful face.
I want to loot. Are the people looking at me as I'm going
Yeah.
to look at all the bodies? They're watching me. Okay.
Yeah. They're pretty.
Um.
This the sheet that you lift up. It looks like, um, there is a. It's just another. It's basically like you see this. It's a half orc. He's got
Mhm.
tattoos of those eyes all over him.
Okay. I'm gonna put the sheet back down and look over at the guard and be like, "That's my hair."
She says, "I know."
And then I'll go to the next one
And we
I
repeat
would
this
say-
multiple times.
until I find a super beautiful one.
No, there isn't any. But you do.
Okay. Well,
What is
here's
very
what I wanna
interesting
do,
though.
I want to cause a distraction and be like, "Oh, look over there for a second." And then I want to like loot one of the bodies.
No, this is good. This is good. All right. So what I need you to do is I need you to go and roll a stealth check.
Okay. Well,
Um,
eh?
and this is going to be against this guard's
I mean, guard is in his name.
perception.
It's not great.
And I failed. So yes, you're gonna go ahead and loot this body. All right, but what I want you to do now, I want you to go ahead and roll a D100.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, is this gonna be a trinket table? Gross.
I did it wrong.
It's R slash
Ugh.
R/1D100. You gotta say how many of them you're rolling.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? This doesn't work.
All right, no, it's you're doing it wrong. Just hit the D1. Just roll 2 D10s.
Where?
There you go.
That's fine.
Guys, I love. All right. You find a whistle made of gold colored wood.
I hate this thing.
Write that down because I'm
What
about
did I find? Sorry.
a whistle made of gold colored wood.
Okay.
All right.
I'm into it. I love it.
Yeah, it's a whistle, man.
What kind of whistle is it? Like a referee whistle or like?
Is it more like a kazoo?
It's like one of those long, like I'm familiar. No,
Can I change it so it's a kazoo?
Kazoo kid. Oh man.
you can have a kazoo.
Yes.
God,
Yeah. I won Dungeons and Dragons.
did it!
I have a
Dragon
kazoo.
Heist.
The kazoo,
Yeah! All right, that's been Valbar Monday, everybody. Thank you.
the ultimate prize.
Yeah.
It is. No. So
Okay,
you have
so none of those bodies were.
no,
my
none of them
boy
were floon, or none of them matched. And then this city watch, she says, "Oh, look, I didn't think any of these people were. If you would have just allowed me to explain the situation better, I would have been able to tell you that this was just a fight between gangs."
Yeah, well, I'm inconsolable. You can't see that.
She's kind of just gonna push you back over to your companions. You see nothing.
Okay. I look over at my boys and I go, none of those bodies were. I lost my voice for a second. None of those bodies were him.
Well, thank you for wasting our time.
And
I got this cool kazoo.
guys, as you've kind of been having conversation and talking about who you are looking for, another gnome sitting on a barrel, almost his skin is all purple. He's gonna look at you and said, "Hey, I hear you're looking for a pretty boy."
Oh, is your name plot device?
And then we're going to all right, we're going to end with that. All right.
Pretty boy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I hear you're looking for a pretty boy, and he's
Yeah,
like,
Is he the pretty boy?
How much for the evening?
no, guys, that is a perfect segue to conclude this adventure. This oh so glorious adventure. I want to shout out to, all of our viewers who are still with us. What we wanted to do was we wanted to provide you just a kind of a glimpse into just a normal game of Dungeons and Dragons,
So normal.
It's just normal. This is what happens, I try to do something and I can't. Like,
And Caleb tries to do something, and a troll is dropped
yeah,
in.
exactly. So this is how it is. But we're gonna leave you for tonight. We'll be back.
Gold is in my bag.
We're gonna. Well, that'll be
Tune
for
in next time to
Turn
find
in
out
next time to find how much
gold.
gold was in the bag. So no, so we'll leave you at that. Don't forget to you guys want
Like
to
and
do
subscribe. Hit the bell button.
like and subscribe. Go visit the RPGacademy.com. We've got all of our podcasts up there. You can view our RSS feeds. And then one last important
The
thing.
follow button is right up there.
It is. Don't forget about a Catacon, which is going to be coming up
Yes.
November 9th through 11th. You guys
We're
can go.
all gonna be there.
We will all be there. You can go to acatacon.com to purchase your badges there. Still plenty of them up there. GM badges, player badges. Love to see you all out there. Just play a bunch of really sweet games in Dayton, Ohio. It's going to be a good time. Don't
We're
forget.
gonna be there in person for autographs.
And just donate. Just give us all your money, your credit card number, social security number.
Nope.
Yeah, you can put that in the chat.
Drop
It's
What is
secure.
I'll take your social security number right
Guys, you see, they're actually just playing themselves in this game. All right, guys. Well,
Impossible.
thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.